Welcome back to another episode of The Knowledge Bomb. I'm Nick Fowler. Today we're going to talk about being sick and whether you should train or rest. All right, I want to just take a couple minutes and talk about being sick and training and whether you should actually go in and train or if you should rest. There is a lot of information out there. A lot of it is conflicting on the benefits and the recommendations of you should rest 24 hours, 72 hours, you should train, you shouldn't train, strength training is okay. Breathing work, energy system work's not okay, all this different stuff. And really, everybody's circumstance is a little bit different. But here are 3 things that you can ask yourself to really determine whether going into the gym is going to be beneficial for you. 1, is it neck up or neck down? Now, if it's neck up, that means it's a head cold, it's up here, you're just feeling achy, things like that. But physiologically, chances are you're in a better shape than if you're neck down, meaning respiratory. Right? If you have congestion going on, if you're coughing, if you can't breathe well, that's a distinguishing difference on maybe how and what type of sick you are, for lack of a better term. So I always say if you're neck up, go for it, let it be self-limiting. If it's neck down, think about resting. Chances are it's going to affect your performance. Number 2, what type of training do you have for the day, for the week? Chances are getting in and moving to some degree is not a bad thing. And really the question to ask is, how much stress can you take and still recover? So a lot of folks come into the gym and it's a pacifier, right? They feel like if they don't get into the gym and they don't train hard, even though they're sick, they're gonna lose something, right? You're gonna lose gains, you're gonna fall behind, all this stuff. But the reality is that it's in the recovery that allows us to get better, right? Fitter, faster, and stronger. So if you're sick and physiologically your body is focused on your immune system and getting healthy, what are the chances of you getting stronger, fitter, or faster from a training session? I would argue probably a lot less, and at times it would probably be detrimental. So the last piece that you really need to consider is other people, right? If you go into the gym and you're going to start touching bars and licking weights and whatever you do in the gym, chances are you're going to get other people sick. And so I think this is an overlooked one. And so think about that as a whole, right? You got sick for a reason. How's that affecting you? So the 3 questions you can ask yourself, right? Is it neck up, neck down? Neck down, think about resting. It's respiratory. Question number 2, what type of training session do you have? Is it really, really intense? Is it going to be so intense and so stressful that you're not going to be able to recover from it because your body is fighting a cold or fighting some sort of sickness? And third, how is it affecting other people? Are you going to get other people sick? Now, the last thing to consider, and the question that I get often, is how long you should wait until you're good to go, start training again. And I think it differs for, depending on what's going on. Typically, 24 hours after a fever's broke, you're no longer contagious. So that's something to consider. If you have a fever, I would definitely wait 24 hours just for other people's sake. And then generally, getting back into the gym, you just need to take an objective view of, think about yourself as a science project, right? And if you're going to stress yourself, are you physically going to be able to recover? Hopefully you have a coach, somebody that can guide you and be an objective set of eyes and can really help you decide whether you should come train or whether you should rest.